Hey, hi all, welcome back to Happy Learning. In today's session, we're going to create a UI UX design and we are going to develop the same design by using HTML, Flex and grids. So it's going to be a responsive, so stay tuned. So this is a brand new thing we are going to create, and this is something I developed from image. I have downloaded it from a website. So I really love this illustration. So here, using this illustration, you know um, I'm going to export this illustration first. Okay, let's develop the website first. um okay, so website should have home content, home, about us. So let's make it small. One more thing called content us. It should have a same. Okay, cool. Content us. I don't want to make much. I don't want to complicate this thing, so that's why I'm using a simple website. So but the basic thing I'm going to create on this image, I'm going to place one card. This is on image, guys, so you're going to learn something on a positions also today. So I'm going to make this card border for 23 px. I'm going to remove the borders. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to give an opacity of 0.86 maybe, and I'm going to write something like hola, this is your first responsive website. Feel proud to be part of my family. Keep learning and be creative. Okay, so this is going to be a text. I'm going to change the text color to be white. It's impacting on my eyes, so let me use some dull color, so I think it's good. So let's play with this. Yeah. And obviously I have something called letter spacing. So letter spacing I give around 20. I think it is. Let me check which I'll be able to. I think it looks good. If I increase some letter height. Okay, so this is going to be a thing, and it should be a left aligned, and it should be part of. So let's say, okay, isn't it cool? Um, so at the same time, I want to describe the same thing. This thing looks alright. So let me have something like this. I think it looks great now. Um, and I'm going to create a logo because website should have a logo, right? So I'm not going to create anything which must be, fancy or something. So my logo would be, you know, it's going to be a cool logo. So I'm going to use some code thing here. I think this logo looks nice for me, and I'm going to dark it out, and I'm going to write something below this logo, saying travel is travel, and you can you can suggest some good tagline. So I'm going to say like, okay, travel with us. Okay, so I really don't know what is this brand about, but it looks like cool, so that's why I'm going to add this thing. I think we should capitalize this. So this is how it looks, and this should be, and I'll be using the same mechanism for this, some kind of I'm going to copy this style, and I'm going to paste it to this, and as well as paste this. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much it, and so here, or else I'll feel like this is something odd, and want to make it better. Now what I can do is say like it's something. If I change the color, what I can do is I want this to be a background. I think it's really great, right? I didn't get feel like it's going to come up with like this, and it's actually working. It's working. Cool. It's a cool website, but I don't think so. I can use the same now. and I'm going to align this in center, and I'm going to make this as a cursor. I think it looks great. No, it is cool, right? Okay, so let's not waste much time on this. So let me extract the things for. I'm going to export this for a design. I'm using this, and I'm going to use this as PNG. Will be great. So I'll be having something called. I'm going to change the things to images. I'm going to export here. Cool. I'm going to group these two things just to get the logo. I'm going to export. I'm going to take it as a PNG, or else we'll take it as a SVG, and then I'm going to optimize the file. I'm going to export it. Okay, so rest of the things I don't need to export. I can make it by website as well. So what we waiting for now? Let's start creating. So in my images I have two things here. One is this, and one is an SVG. SVG I'm not able to see like this, and so let's add all the components now here in my right into my website. This is my website. I'm using the same website which I explained you for a Flexus, so I'm not using anything else here. So here I don't have four divisions. I'm going to have two divisions. Okay, so I have something called this. I'm not using this usually. um you know so this thing whatever we see here, I think we should have something called I want to enhance this because I'm taking that as a background, so this particular feature will become a it will not be a proper way, right? It's not correct. So let me tell you, like, I can do something like this. I'm going to create a button where I'm going to have some box shadow in a good manner, so good amount of box shadow. Looks great. And I'm going to use same border width which I used for that, and I'm going to decline this now, decrease the size. It should be now aligned to left, and I'm going to say now register. Okay, anyhow, I'm eating chocolate, guys. Okay, so here I'm going to give the color. First, it should align in a proper way. Okay, it's aligned, and now color should be, I'm going to give a, oh sorry, it's a border, right? I'm going to fill the color. I'm going to fill the colors are used. Now this is the color, and here is something I need to add something to this, right? Because it's a button, so before the button I need to have some texts or something, right? So how can I add it actually, mm-hmm. think mm-hmm. I'm going to no I need to have some text over here first. Let me add text now. You can be part of our family. Please feel free to contact us. Okay, this is a text I'm going to use here. I'm going to place here. I need to make it left and I'm going to place over here. Okay, it's placing cool, but the thing is, it should be have some, better aroma, right? It should be positioned and it should be having because I'm not able to see the text, right? I can do something. I mean, so I don't know what happened actually. It happens, you know, sometime. So let me close the steps. I'm going to close this first. Okay, now I'm going to reopen the same thing. You should know, like, task manager also it uses a lot of, RAM. So make sure you. Okay, so I have a hopefully I have, yeah, I have something. Which is last thing was just not added. Okay, that's okay. That's not a problem. I can write it. I can create it again. So I'll be having a. So I'm going to say shadow. Right. I'll be creating like this. We have something. So at the same time, I run this register. Register now is the text idea. Let me in a center. Right, and sugar center. Cool. I'm going to have some text over here. So what I had the last time, like, hi, welcome to T Travelers. We are happy to make you be part of our family. Feel free to contact us. Okay, so this is how the text looks, but it is not looking great, right? So what I can do, I can laser this opacity, and I can change the boldness of this. It's not looking good. Semi bold. No, something is glitch. I don't think so. Let's go. Let me do one thing. Let me have one more box here. something like this. Just unevenly align the box. I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to remove the border. I'm going to remove the add some opacity. I don't know how it looks. This is how I can make our. Let me have a same equal with top. Okay. Mm, okay. It's not that bad. To be frank. It looks actually good. So can I do something called can I copy this style and can I paste it over here? I copy this and can I paste the appearance over here? I think it's look good. Let me check. Okay, it is not that bad. So we are going to write the code for it. So I have something called background image here, and I'm gonna have something called logo here, and I have a three aligned buttons. It's not a buttons, it's a links over here, and two divisions which is equally aligned, and yeah, that's it in our website. So let's start writing the code. Okay, so the first thing here, so I'm going to have this text. So here in the first row, I'm going to say like, okay, this is my text, and after this I have something called button, and I'm going to say like register now, right? So in the next division I again have some text. Let me tell you how it looks. Okay, so I have something called text, and I have three spans. So I'm going to create that three spans in one division. So I'd say the div dot radius, or I would say like dots dot, and I'm going to say span, and I'm going to multiply into 3, and it's going to be like this. So it's going to be a 3. So I have something like star 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 here. So I'm going to save it so it looks like this. So now all we need to do is like alignment and all, right? So all is good for now. Even these two buttons should be in there in this one, and yeah, I'm going to use the same classes just for a better purpose. So I'll be in the style here. Style sheet is there. So I'm going to remove this the border. Let's see how it looks. It looks great, right? When I say great, it is nothing. Okay, so it is responsive also, because I explained you like how we need to do the responsive. And to the background, I have something called a body, right? The body is the one I'm going to give a background. So background, I'm going to say a background thing, and I'm going to give a URL which I have in a uh, which is there in, I think, images, right? So it's one go. So where it is located? Okay, it is located in images. So HTML and images, and I would say like so it is a image1.png, right? This is how it should be. And let me check. It is not coming out because I have given a background here. So now see, so you are able to see the background here. And yeah, the most important part is like logo and other links, right? So here I'm going to I'm sorry for that, guys. It's taking too long. I don't know how much time, since they said it is 26 minutes, but it's okay, it's worth it. When you come to the end product of this, like, you're gonna say, okay, this is something worth. So here in my I'm working on web HTML, right? So I'll be having I have something called links, and I'm going to do it, but I'm going to align this first. On this background, I'm going to work it on so first I'm going to work this plexus. So this body and the mom, this whatever I did there, I'll be not aligning this to start. I'll be aligning this to align item to exactly center. So it's an exact center, guys, from your the main thing. And align item centers and all, okay, blah blah blah. And here, yeah, so this is, I'm not going to do this. I don't have anything called like that, so I'm going to have a black, or I can say like RGBA, not red. I'm going to say 0 0 0, and alpha I'm going to say like 0.6. It looks like this, right? It's cool, right? Isn't it cool? Yeah. So I'm going to say the color should be white, and the font family I'm going to use here, the font family is going to be, I don't get exact font family, but so here this is going to be a font family. It's not bad. So here in a Sun1, the font family, it's, I have something called a dot. Okay, it's there. I'm using the same what you constant letter spacing, right? So in a mom itself, I'm going to write that. So it is like letter spacing, 12px. It looks like 2px. So I'll say like 3ps. It looks better. So I have something. All things are correct here. So I'm going to align the text. For this text and all, I'm going to align text, and it should be a left one. So something is I need to override something here, and at the same time I'm going to give a padding left to be considered to the 12 or a 2 percentage. So I'll say 3 percentage. Cool. Now I'll just want to see, this is how it looks. Okay, so the register now button is there. We completely forgot about that, so it's okay that Sun1 and a button, the first of all, whatever the flex, this is a flex, right? This is a proper flex. I want to use it in a proper manner. I want to use display as flex here, and a flex item, flex direction should be not should be a row, it should be a column here. So when I say column, it should come down. Let me check why it's not coming. Maybe is it you're writing something? No, and you know that's already happening. No, no. Okay, so it is in somewhere. I might have written something like column. Did I write anything like that? Because this should be working. See, this is the importance of this. I just want to see okay, this is how it looks if you don't use it. Okay, I don't want that to be happen. So the register now button should come down. For that, I'll just first give the the style sheet to the button. Everything will be the same, and the font should be inherit, and the width should be 100%, and I'm going to say like the padding should be 2%, and I'm going to say I'm going to give some width here, 100 px. It's not coming down. Let me check test and display flex in flex direction row. Let me get into some options here itself, because this view will not be fitting in the view, right? Okay, sorry, that's fine. Okay, those things are correct. I just want to know, I want to say like a flex here, but flex direction should be column. Okay, I think did I give row here? Okay, uh, that's a problem. So it should be a column. So that is it. It will help you to get into that mode. So here all I need to do, just get the flex direction should be a column. So I'll be able to see like this, and justify content should be a flex start, and I'm going to so I'm going to say justify content should be left. Okay, it's okay. So I'll be able to handle this. So this whatever the register now button is there, so let's concentrate on that. So I given 100 px, and let me give some 200 px of thing. I'm going to give a border radius 12 px is the one I given for that, so it should be changed to 6, and I'm going to say border should be none, and background should be white. First of all, I'm going to write the same this background wala thing to sun 2 also. So it's using yellow, it is looking odd, and other factors like I think everything should be same. So everything is same, right? Cool, isn't it cool? I think some problem with the font. Let me change the font version. I'm not going to use here. Font family. What else I have? Do I have something? Shall I give a Korea? Um, or else the finally I'm going to use some Google font. It's not a problem. So let's use it for now, and let's concentrate about the button. So have all things is now clear with the button, and I'm going to give some margin top to the button. So this is like 1% to the top, and then just increase that to 4%. Okay, so this looks good. So I did some border to my bomb, and I'm going to change that so it looks cool now. And I have something called a background, right? The background position should be background should not be repeated first. So I'm going to take it as a no repeat first form. So I'm going to use a background position X should be 0%, and I'm going to say 100 now. So this is how it looks, and a background position Y 0%, and I need to make that to -100 now. So I don't know where it gone. So but let me check with the -80. It is going down, right? But in my case it should go up, right? It is going up. So let me take into something called 50%. Okay, I'll be able to see like this. Am I able to? Okay. And then a position of this should be in also 50. So let me check how it looks. Just taking the whole amount, right? So let me manipulate here itself. I'll be easily I can do it here. So I have a body, and a body have a something called. So rather than manipulating that, I'm not going to give any position. So background size I'm going to say like 100% and 100%. This is 100%, but here because of this is not working, right? Good. So let me get into a proper 100% now, and this is also in a proper 100%, but here I'm going to partition X should be okay. So I'll be using the same thing here, whatever used here. So here I'm going to say okay, some like this. So something looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to copy this particular thing over here. So yeah, at the same time I just want to make this also justified. Extend to center, justify. It should be it should be centered first of all, but whatever there in now, this button should be aligned, that should be set statistically center, that's okay, but align items is a thing here, the problem. So I'm going to say, I'm going to take it off this align item here, so it should work. Oh, not this, sorry. I'm going to take it off and then compress this to validate, yeah. Okay, so now it is pretty much cool, right? So here I'm going to do the for something to this span, and I'm going to use it as a dot, right? So I'm going to remove these things are not treated. Sun to one, sun to is near. Don't never use any unwanted CSS. Okay, so I have something called sun here, this dot here, and I have a span. So if you check that, I'll be having something called, so I'm going to say background should be a white one, and I'm going to say a margin would be a 1%, and I'm going to make it as a border radius in 100% of border radius, and I'm going to give a particular height, 10 px, and a width of 10 px. It's cool. Now I'm going to say, justify content, and I'm going to, sorry, align items, and I'm going to say it doesn't matter. So I'm going to override the margin top now, 10%. So into I have something to be taken care, right? Okay then, yeah. So everything is cool. Now I'm going to copy this span, and I'm pasting here. Yes, this is how it looks. So the main thing I forgot to mention is the border radius of this. So border radius of I think 6px is the one which I given, so it is not for button. This is for sun 1 and sun 2. And a sun. This is how it looks. Because most of the things are done, and what else is remaining? I think the height of the things should be same, right? I'm going to give a height of some good height. I'm going to give some 300 pixel of height here. Okay, so the I need to place a logo. So logo I need to place such a way, like it should be fixed. So I'm going to explain the fixed thing here. So I'm going to say like logo, and I'm going to introduce something called position fixed. I'm going to say top should be 0, and left should be 0. When I say like this, I not include anything as a logo here. First let me include anywhere I can use. I can include anywhere I want to include. So for example, I have something called image here. So here I have a HTML and images, and I have something called group for SVG. So I'm going to have a class called logo, which is going to access the same. This is how it looks. Okay, so this is which is fixed, completely fixed. Um, okay, so I think it's disturbing, but still it's okay. So you're able to, I hope you are able to see. Till now it is perfect. If you come to the mobile, it will come down. So let me give some good responsive to the mobile also. Or else what you can do, if you don't want the position to be fixed, you can use a display inline also for a position. You can take this out, and if you take this out, it will work like this. This is what happens. That logo will be work like this. So let's keep like this, just to make sure, like something about positions. The some I need to give some padding properly. I'll give some height, something like 70 pixel. And usually we write we design it for a 42 pixels. This is how it looks. Okay, most of the things are done. I think in the next class we are going to explain the navigations, the top navigations things. I think the rest of the things is done. Is purely it's the entire thing is responsive, guys, and this is how it looks. I hope you enjoy the video, and please ping me if you have any doubt or you need to ask something else. You want me to create some better design, or you want to improve my my coding skills or anything. So please let me know, please inbox me. So till that, bye for now, and stay tuned for the next videos. Thank you.